Hi friends, welcome to Chikash Adventures. I know I'm posting this video after almost 2.5 months, but past 2 months have been crazy busy at work, and I'm the only one who actually shoots, edits, uploads and does all the work. So you guys have been too patient with me. Thank you so much for that. And we've got some amazing response to our last video which we had posted on home cooked meals for dogs, and I had mentioned in that I'll be sharing the monthly budget and the diet plan that I follow for Chica and Ash. So we've been getting messages to upload that video soon. I will be doing that soon, I really promise. So please be patient with me. But before that, today I want to talk about a different topic. Since it's December and it's holiday season and we love traveling with our pets, I want to mention about a topic from the other point of view, like the hotel owners or the homestay owners or the resort owners from their point of view. I had put up a video on this sometime back, almost like a year back or so, but I do want to refresh over some points because what happened this time is when we wanted to travel with Chica and Ash and we were searching for homestays and hotels and stuff, there were a lot of places which were pet friendly earlier and they closed down as being pet friendly, or some hotels had put some strict rules like the pet will not be allowed inside the room and they will have to be outside and stuff like that. But we as pet parents of course don't like that. We consider our dogs as our family members and we want them in the room on the bed and stuff like that. But we have to consider things from the hotel owners or the resort owners point of view also. So I'm just giving a few pointers or a few points that can be considered by all of us as being considered pet parents, and this is only so that we want more and more places to open up as pet friendly because we want to travel with pets, right? So we don't want places to shut down as being pet friendly and refine the pets only to certain areas and home. So we want them to explore as much and we want them to be adventurous as much. So the first and foremost point that I'm going to point here is do a vet visit before the actual travel date. So this works best when you are actually traveling for longer duration, but even if you're traveling for 3-4 days, I mean no hotel owner would actually like to accept a dog which has ticks, fleas, or maybe a dog which is ill or has some disease or stuff like that. So just get a vet visit, general checkup done, and it works best both ways, for the dog also and for the hotel owner also. The second point is carry bed sheets or your dog's bedding while you're traveling. This is very important. We know of a lot of hotel owners or resort owners who complain about dogs getting on the bed with muddy paws and spoiling the upholstery and even the room and stuff like that, and the housekeeping actually has to sweat it out to get everything cleaned properly for the later on guests. So always carry a bed sheet, put it on the bed, whichever bed you have, or carry their own bedding and place a mat or anything that your dog is comfortable with, the regular thing that your dog sleeps on at home, and carry it along with. The third point is check the hotel's policy when you arrive at any hotel or a homestay. Like there are a lot of places, there are a couple of homestays which we had been to who don't like dogs entering the kitchen area. Of course, any hotel also wouldn't want the dog to enter the kitchen area. There was a resort that we went to where there were a lot of animals like goats, geese and chickens and stuff like that, and Chica and Ash going near them were actually scaring them. So we restricted these two to go to that area. Just check with the hotel where your dog is allowed and where not, and it works best both ways. The fourth point being know where to leash and unleash your dog. There might be some common areas, or there might be some restaurant in the hotel or resort that you are visiting where there are other guests who don't like pets. So it always makes sense to leash the dog. Like I said in my previous point, there were animals in the resort. So we actually leash the girls when we were passing that area. Or there might be some common corridor or play areas or stuff like that where there might be kids who are scared of dogs. So just leash your dog then, and then find a place where there's an open ground or a park or beach or whatever, wherever you're staying, and then you can let the dogs be, leave them off leash and play with them and stuff like that. The fifth point is leaving your dog alone in the room. So let's say you want to go to sightseeing, where dogs are not allowed, or maybe you want to go to dinner alone and you can't take dogs in that particular restaurant or so, and you want to leave them alone in the room. Now the room is a new environment for them. It's a completely different setup. So obviously they might get anxious, they might bark, they might whine, and other guests might get disturbed. So just make sure your dog is well tired before you actually leave them in the room alone. So just take them for a walk or jog with them, run with them, or make them play. Another thing what you can do is maybe carry a Kong toy. Like Chica, when she was younger, when she was a puppy, I think we did carry Kong. Now though she swims and runs and she gets tired, but generally carry a Kong. It works best. Fill it with peanut butter, fill it with some treats, and give it to your dog, so he or she is busy while you are out. Or maybe food, if you're carrying kibbles or so, just throw it around the room so your dog is busy sniffing it and he gets tired, and then sleeps throughout. The mental enrichment happens. Also make sure that the water bowl is filled, just so if your dog is thirsty whenever you are out, so he has access to the water rather than going to the bathroom in the room and spoiling the bathroom and stuff. Also make sure that the environment is safe both for your dog, and it works best for your best from the hotel owner's point of view. So there's nothing lying around to chew or tear or maybe gobble or eat, stuff like that, which is not healthy and poisonous or toxic to the dogs. So just make sure that the environment is safe before you actually head out. Do carry your dog's towels or brushes. Please, please, please don't use hotels towels or napkins. It's absolutely not good. Okay, there's a certain smell of the pet, which we all know, that comes, and no hotel owner likes that to get stuck to the upholstery and towels and stuff like that. The hair gets stuck. So it always makes sense to carry your dog's own brushes and towels and napkins. For brushing, usually what you can do is ask the hotel if there's a designated area where you can brush them before getting them inside the room. Or if your homestay has a balcony or a corridor or anything like that, then just brush them before getting them in the room so that the excess hair is removed. Let's say your dog's paws are muddy, or they just go out to pee and it gets wet or stuff, something like that. Then before getting them in the room, just wipe it with a towel or something and then get them in the room. So it works both ways, good for the dog also and good for the hotel also. Not all people are pet friendly. Yes, not everybody loves dogs. There are kids who are scared of dogs, or people who would just scream and run. We have had experiences like this. Just make sure you don't take them in a restaurant or anywhere which is crowded. So let's say you have to go for dinner, so just avoid the crowded time and go when there is less crowd. Or let's say you're moving in common areas, so it makes sense to leash your dog, get them focused to you, or take them somewhere else and then come when the people are in their rooms and not there. So just understand the fact that not all people are pet friendly. The most important point, pick up after your pet. This we should actually follow every single day. We don't follow it on the roads and stuff like that. So forget about hotels and resorts. A lot of people actually expect the staff to pick it up because they feel that they have paid for it and stuff like that. But please understand, it is your pet, it is your kid, it is your responsibility. And please understand, it's somebody's home, it's somebody's property, somebody owns it, and nobody would like it to be dirty. So always pick up after your pet. Whatever the stuff is, put it in the garbage bin, or ask the hotel staff or the owners where you can put it. I'm sure they will be more than happy to help. And everyone loves a trained dog, don't they? I mean, nobody likes dogs jumping on people and begging at the dinner tables and stuff like that. So everybody likes a well-trained dog. So obviously it makes sense to get your dog trained. Start training early. If you're traveling a lot, then start training your dog for the travels, table manners, getting in the car, being around people, being around kids. It always makes sense to get them focused on you rather than getting all over the place. So always makes sense to train your dog as young as possible. So these are a few points that we had jotted down. Hope we all follow it. I'm saying we because we as pet parents, me and Vijendra also would have skipped a lot of points from this in our earlier travels. But then talking to people, talking to hotel, resort and homestay owners, we've got to understand all these things need to be considered while traveling with pets. So hope you enjoyed the video, and please do like, share, subscribe to our channel, keep showing the love, and I again promise that I'll be regular in uploading the videos now. Thank you so much.
Atmosphere wherein even the pets can enjoy. No much of rules and regulations for the pets, but yes, we make sure the guests have their pets in their control and do not bother other guests or other people, especially kids and all. They get scared. So that has been maintained. Guests coming in with pets are pretty conscious about their own set of rules, and the pets are also well behaved. The only issues that we face is, especially in the AC rooms, few people don't understand that they've got their pets to be in the outdoors and to be exposed to the natural environment, but they tend to keep them inside the room in the AC room. So that becomes, especially elderly pets who are a little old at age, they have a certain stink that that gets stuffed in the room, because the AC is on and they don't keep it ventilated. That is the only problem we've faced so far, that whenever there's a pet owner staying in the AC room, then we have to keep the rooms open for the entire day after they check out.
Okay.